Jackson Family Wines is a global family-owned wine company. We were founded back in 1982 by Jess Jackson and Barbara Banke when they purchased their first vineyard and created Kendall Jackson. We work with a global portfolio of wines from $15 all the way up to $500 a bottle. And so it's nice that we have something for everyone, always driven by quality at any price point. Historically, wine wasn't something you really sought out as an e-commerce opportunity as a consumer because you have to sign for it. It can be very expensive to ship just given the weight of bottles. But I think everyone got a little bit more comfortable with that with the pandemic.
A lot of the wine industry had yet to pivot to be able to respond to that. And so their goal was really to respond to the direct-to-consumer demand and do it in a way that was seamless and easy for a younger consumer to be able to come in, purchase wine, but also get to understand the different brands, get to understand what type of wines they liked, and so to educate them and bring them along for that journey and capture that customer lifetime value over time.
I think the one beautiful thing about the wine industry is it's this lifestyle. It's this dream that not everyone gets to experience. So we needed a partner that understood how do you creatively and from a design perspective, not only bring that to life functionally, but also bring that dream alive. Deloitte seemed to really understand what we were trying to get to, and they articulated it back to us in the right way. They understood where we needed help on the technical side, which is great, but it's also someone that understood where those opportunities for how do we enhance our wine club experience? How do we enhance that subscription business? And then so also, how do we make shopping for our wines online not just easier, but really looking at consumer data and pulling in what those important sales cues were. The first thing we really wanted to work with Deloitte on was the wine clubs. Subscriptions are definitely a hot topic now, but this is something the wine industry has done for years. So it was an opportunity us to honor what traditional wine clubs were and have successfully done, but also improve that experience for our customers.
Selling wine clubs online is actually quite hard. It's very, very different than when you have a captive audience in a tasting room. It's really easy to say, oh, you've enjoyed that wine. Why don't you enjoy our wine club? But being able to sell those online was absolutely critical. And so the Wine Club Accelerator was built to create a customized subscription that did not exist in the market already by any other technology solution out there. And that is oriented very specifically to wine and to capture that customization level that our younger generations are looking for. They're looking to be able to take a wine club that's coming to you, the next order shipment coming to you, and be able to say, hey, I don't actually like that Chardonnay that was in there. I actually want to swap it out for that Pinot that I had the last time. That was excellent. Or maybe I want to add a case of rosé because it's summer and that's coming up. And so now I add 12 more bottles to my already existing shipment. So those were the things that we had pre-built that just didn't exist already in the market.
We really wanted to look at our digital footprint. So that's really our websites, and then also really looking at our product descriptions and really looking how those are showcased on the page. And so we realized most of our customers may never have the opportunity to come to wine country. So we really wanted to bring that to life on the website.
So being able to tell that story of how does the wine come from the vine all the way to the glass was incredibly important to us. And so that was the approach we took with bringing in our design team. Some key examples would be when you land on those sites, if you go to the homepage, the first thing you're actually going to see is a huge video. And that video is usually going to be of the land, of the place, of the tasting room. And so it really brings you into that moment. It then guides you into that product page where when you're actually looking at a bottle, you're actually seeing the tasting notes. There's a video potentially of the winemaker even sharing about that wine. There's food pairings and recipes, recommendations. And so carrying that experience all the way through was a huge component of how we led this project and led it to hopefully a successful end for the customer.
Our customers are informed, they feel confident in their decision, they're adding to cart, they're checking out, and they're going to be very happy once that wine is poured into their glass and they take their first sip. We've already been live on several of our sites for a few months now, and we're already seeing killer results and exactly what we want to be seeing. So on one of our Oregon properties, we're up 300% on online engagement. What I'm really excited about is we saw a 25% increase in our average order value with our wine clubs when we launched that customization opportunity. And in addition to that, we saw about a 20% increase in online wine club signups, which can be one of the most challenging things. And I think we're doing that is because we have a really good digital display and experience of what our wine club is. And so we're seeing a much more exciting online conversion of wine club now.
Jackson Family Wines is now set up for the future. They're absolutely ready to go get a new consumer, to capture that younger generation that is engaging online, that is engaging on their mobile phones, and doing that from the comfort of their couch.
I think our opportunity is endless. I don't think we're going to be constrained by the bounds of where our estate is or where our brick and mortar is anymore. And we're building a foundation where consumers can see just how amazing this family is, the wineries we have are, and how much we care about the future of this industry.